The buzz around the Galaxy S26 is starting to get overpowering, which means that it could almost be time for Samsung's next phone series to make its premiere. And while we previously heard that there could be a delay, that no longer looks to be the case, with the phones expected to arrive somewhere in January 2026. While we'll certainly not have the whole picture of what the phones are capable of far ahead of the actual launch, for now, we'll have to settle with the bits and pieces of information that have been trickling online over the past month or so. Although the phones might not appear all that different from the Galaxy S25 series, the devices are anticipated to offer some notable enhancements. It might be a tremendous year for Samsung. One of the significant improvements coming to the new phones is that they could be slimmer while still having the same battery capacities. The rear camera could potentially see an improvement by moving on to a new sensor. In addition, we are now hearing that the front-facing camera on the Galaxy S26 Ultra could feature a wider field of view, making it simpler to get more into the shot. The info comes from the well-known and reasonably credible leaker Ice Universe, revealing light on how the Galaxy S26 Ultra will have a wider field of view, allowing users to record more in frame without any additional work. The Galaxy S25 Ultra featured a field of view of 80 degrees, whereas the latest model may come in at 85 degrees. While this is a good adjustment, Ice Universe does add that the cutout found on the display will also be larger because of this. Naturally, this isn't going to be something that's really all that visible, but if the leaked information is right, the new phone will see a 1mm rise, coming in at 4mm. Although this might be disappointing to some, I'm all for having changes that genuinely improve the performance. The Galaxy Ultra series is a really solid pick if you're wanting to acquire a powerful Android phone with a huge screen. However, the line hasn't been as dominant as it once was, and there are plenty of things that Samsung could do to make it the finest phone of 2026. Perhaps one of the largest upgrades would be to make its cameras top of their class. Samsung's Galaxy S26 Ultra is reportedly speculated to contain a very exciting difference compared to its predecessor, a considerably bigger hole punch for the selfie camera. In fact, it purportedly exceeds 4mm in diameter. As you can see from the comparative render below, it's substantially bigger than in the S25 Ultra. But don't get your hopes up. This is allegedly not due to an enhancement in camera sensor size. It's only that the S26 Ultra's camera will have a broader field of view than its predecessors. The S26 Ultra's selfie camera apparently features an 85-degree field of view, which is allegedly the same as the S25 Ultra's main back camera. This will surely allow you to fit many more people into your selfies with ease. But it won't make those selfies much better, since the sensor and resolution stay the same. On a slightly unrelated point, as you can see from the render above, the S26 Ultra's bezels seem to be identical to those of its predecessor, if not really slightly bigger. That's noteworthy, as they are said to be bigger than those of a lot of Chinese competitors, including Oppo, OnePlus, and Xiaomi. So clearly, Samsung isn't playing the bezel game. The brand might perhaps think a bit more outside the box when it comes to its software. We've seen some fantastic things with One UI 7 and 8.5, but future updates could bring more to the table, especially when it comes to AI features. Luckily, if all the rumors are true, we won't have to wait long to actually find out what Samsung's cooking up for 2026. So, what do you think about these fresh speculations concerning the iPhone 17 line? Let us know in the comments.